Hi, you're watching all the market opening action with me on Money9, and you can actually see a sea of red on the screen when you talk about the Sensex. We're down about 700 points at the moment. That's down 1.4% in the early opening trade. 50,744 is the level at which the Sensex is performing. You can actually see that we've given up the 51,000 mark right at the open, and that is because we got weak global cues to impact, us right after a stellar day of trade that we had seen in yesterday's trading session. So, all the banks are down right now. The financial space is down right now. You can see most of the consumer sectors are down. The autos are not performing. FMCG index seems down as well. But there are just some counters. From the oil and gas space, it's ONGC that's still holding up in trade. It's from the ID space, Tech Mahindra and Infosys. Those are the three counters currently that are in the green, but everything else is in the red. You can see even Sun Pharma, which was trading in the green, has now slipped back into the red. So all the positive indications for some specific counters are also not helping because the overall sentiment of the markets is quite down. We've deepened the cuts further right in the first 15 minutes and 1.5% down for the benchmark index. Let's talk about the Nifty 50 now. 1.4% down for this index as well. We are very close to the 15,000 mark, 15,038. That's the level that we are looking at currently. Apart from, the media index that's still 0.5% up, all the other indices are deep in the red, especially led by the financial services and banks that are down over 2% in trade right now. Also, the metal index that was the, outperforming sector in yesterday's trading session, that's given up most of the gains. It's down about 3% right in the first 15 minutes of trade as well. Nifty Bank, Nifty Auto also down 1% in trade. Currently, the realty space is not all performing with 0.7% of cuts that are being seen right now. On the Nifty, if you see the top gainers include names such as ONGC, Adani Ports, Infosys, Wipro, and Tech Mahindra. And these are the names that are just holding up the Nifty right now. But Tata Steel, JSW Steel from the metal pack down about 3.5% in trade. You can talk about HDFC Financial Services and HDFC Bank, all of them still down and pulling down the indices as they are down about 3% in trade. Talk about the broader market. So fair bit of green in the small cap index, 0.19% of an uptick. Now, mid cap index is down about 0.4%, but most of the experts who we are talking to on Money9 do say that the broader markets is this place to watch out for because this could well be the beginning of an upturn that you can actually see and expect on the broader market space as well. And apart from this, if you see the sectoral indices, there's one index that is pulling the indices really down right now, and that's the financial services index, 2.15% down. And the private and the PSU banking space, however, is still holding up with just marginal downticks of about 0.2% in trade. Overall sentiment down because of the weak global cues. We'll just have to wait and watch as to see how the second half of trading session really pans out for the Indian markets. If there are any triggers in the domestic markets that really help the markets to stay up, shrugging off any kind of the pressure from the rising bond yields in the US. So we'll just have to watch out for that. But do stay tuned on to Money9 as the next show. First, we'll get you introduced to a technical expert who shall explain to you what should be the best strategy that traders and investors must follow in today's trading session and in the falling market scenario. So stay with us.